Okay, now let's try to solve problem number 1 4A. Okay. It says Pablo has nickels and dimes and no other coins. He has 5 more dimes than nickels. And altogether he has $1.40. How many nickels does Pablo have? Okay. So let's try to answer the questions. So do we understand the problem? Do we have a plan to solve it? Can we carry out the plan? And let's check our work. Now, I've been asking the same questions in class. Basically, do we see a pattern? Is there enough information? Do we understand the problem? And do we have strategies? Basically, they mean the same thing.
Ethan, you're gonna fall.
Okay. So let's write down what we know. Okay. Do we understand the problem? Well, before we get there, let's just write down what we know from the problem. Okay. We know that we're dealing with money. Okay. We know that we're dealing with nickels. We're going to represent it by the letter N. And we're also dealing with dimes, that we're going to represent it by the letter D. We know that one dime is 10 cents. And we know that...
Daddy, I want to tell you something.
Quiet. Right now, we're doing this. We know that one dime is 10 cents, and we know that one nickel is 5 cents. Now we also know that the total amount of money is $1.40. Okay, and we also know that we have 5 more dimes than nickels. Okay, now if one dime is 10 cents, how much is 5 dimes? So 5 dimes are equal to 50 cents. Okay, so if we have a combination of nickels and dimes, if we have 5 extra dimes, then what we need to do to solve the problem, right? So now that we have all the information here, do we understand the problem? Yes. So do we have a plan? Yes. Let's carry it out. Okay. The plan is let's account for the extra money, the extra dimes. So we have $1.40 minus 50 cents. That's gonna be 90 cents. Okay, 90 cents. The 50 cents here account for the 5 extra dimes. The 5 extra dimes. So then everything else, okay, stands to reason that we have an equal amount of nickel and dime pairs. Okay, what does that mean? Well, let's think about it this way. We have 1 dime plus 1 nickel equals 5 cents plus 10 cents equals 15 cents. Okay, now if we have an equal amount of coins, an equal amount of nickels and dimes, after we've accounted for the 5 extra dimes, then we should have a whole number, an equal number of pairs. So the best way to figure that out would be to divide the remainder amount of money, which is 90 cents, by 1 dime and nickel pair. Now, when we are dividing decimal numbers, okay, in this case we can disregard the decimal point and let's just try to carry out this division. We know that 15 goes into 90 how many times? 6 times. Okay, one quick way to think about that is that 15 times 2 is 30, and 30 times 3 is 90. Right? I mean, you can think about it in many different ways. But 15 goes into 96 times. Okay, so the answer is 6. So what does that mean? That means that we have 6 nickel and dime pairs. Okay, what does that mean? It means that we have 6 dimes and we have 6 nickels.
But that's what I've been trying to tell you.
So how many nickels does Pablo have?
6.
6.